Hey y'all, what's up? It's Meg and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be discussing some bags that I feel are overrated. Now, these aren't necessarily bags that I dislike or hate. Actually, the majority of these bags I actually really like. Some I love, but it's just the way the fashion industry and fashion influencers like really hype these bags up. I don't feel like these were fully warranted, and we're gonna go through those today. So if that sounds interesting to you, then definitely stay right here. Okay, the first bag that I feel is hugely underrated right now is probably the most popular bag out right now, and it's this Balenciaga Le Cargo bag. And y'all, I just really do not understand the hype over this bag. I mean, it's okay, but the way that it looks in some of the colors, it just looks like a bag you had 15 years ago. You kept it in like a box and you just pulled it out and it's all wrinkled and stuff. And I don't understand the hype over this. It's just a really busy bag with a lot going on. The majority of what I don't care about this bag is the shape. I don't like that rounded shape. I think a plus about this bag is that they've made it in a bunch of different materials and colors. Just this lime green one, for example, again, love the color, but I just think it's so much going on with all the grommets, all of the little pieces of leather that's hanging down from it, all of the studs. It's just a lot, along with the shape as well. Now, I do like the fact that they give you the cute little heart mirror and they give you like the little coin pouch. I do think that's cute. I think if they made it the shape of this Le Cargo mini bag with the chain that I'll pop up somewhere right here, I think that shape is a little bit cuter than this exaggerated round shape that they made the regular bag. I think that bag is cuter than the one that's hot right now, but of course that's just my personal preference. And before I forget, it's like if you own or love any of these bags, it's definitely not a dig to you. We all have our personal taste. I'm sure if you look through my channel, I've either worn or talked about something that I absolutely love and you are like, girl, what are you talking about? This is hideous. It's just all a matter of personal taste. This is definitely not me saying it's not worth it or it's ugly or anything. I find things that I appreciate about all of these bags. It's just, I feel like they're overhyped because you're seeing a lot of people wear them. And a lot of the times these influencers are gifted these things. So, I mean, I'm just saying. But anyway, back to it. It's like, yeah, I think that it could have been there, but I just think it's just way too busy. Maybe if I saw it in person, my mind would change about it. But just seeing it through people's videos and pictures, I'm not quite sold on it. A bag that's really nice in the Cargo line is this city bag in denim. You guys, it's like, you see just how the shape of the bag and the material that's used, it's still busy, don't get me wrong, but I really feel like since it's denim, you're used to seeing hardware with denim and stuff. So I feel like with this bag it's okay, and it still comes with the heart mirror and the extra pouch. Yeah, I absolutely love this bag. I think this would be a really good bag to just keep in your collection. In like 10-15 years, this would be like vintage, just like the regular city bag, because I love the regular city bag from back in the day too. I would love to have one. But the Le Cargo, overhyped. The next bag that is overhyped in my opinion is this Prada triangle pouch bag. Now, I get the allure of it. It's a different shape, so it makes it really unique and it'll stand out. Of course, it's the iconic Prada triangle. And it's really cute that they used it to kind of juxtapose it into the shape of the bag, you know, and they also did that with their fragrance too. So it also kind of goes together. But I just don't get it, you guys. Like, it's just a simple triangle shape. I don't get what the hype is over it. I feel like we're trying to push this bag when it doesn't need to be. It's just an okay bag. Like, it's just nothing to like go in a frenzy over. I feel like Prada shines more in like their ready to wear and their footwear. That's just what I think. Now, of course, I do like the Galleria bag and also the Reedition bag. Those are the bags that I would pick if I had a choice. But this triangle bag is just in my book. Next bag that I think is overrated is the Loewe puzzle bag. Again, I really think it's good that they give you a multitude of colors to choose from, but all in all, I just think that this is just a really basic bag. I think what gives it its uniqueness is the fact that they put the geometric lines on it. It gives it an interesting aspect and something different to look at, but all in all, it's just like a really basic bag to me. Like I get why people like it, because I feel like it would be something you could definitely use every day depending on what color you would choose in it. But I just think it's just a really plain looking bag. And again, I feel like this is a bag that influencers were given. I mean, there's some people that have bought them, so let me not blame it all on them getting it for free. Just think it's hyped up, you guys. I just don't see it. Would I mind having one? No. I think it's a cute bag. I like it, but I think it was just a tad bit overhyped in my opinion. A tad bit. Now, these next two bags y'all are gonna come from me for. I know it because these were hugely popular and they're from Bottega Veneta. And I'm almost scared to say it, but the first one I think was severely overhyped was the pouch bag. I know. I'm covering my face. Throw what you want at me, I could take it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I get why people really love it. It's a beautifully constructed bag, especially the ones with the intricado weaving to it. But the plain flat ones and just the leather, I'm like, you guys, if any other brand makes a bag like this, would we be going that much into a frenzy over it? No. So I'm like, I really don't understand why everyone was like big upping this bag. I really don't. Again, I wouldn't mind having one. I mean, this is something, I really don't wear clutches, so I probably wouldn't make very much use of this bag. Maybe the smaller one. But the bigger pouch, I just don't get it, you guys. It's okay, it's nice, but I don't know why we were up in arms about this. It's average at best. Now the quality, I'm sure it's beautiful. I know the leather probably feels nice and soft, supple. I mean, that's what Bottega is known for, and you know, that's what we expect. But the actual design of the bag is just to me. It's okay. The next bag, oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me for this one too. The next bag from Bottega Veneta is the padded cassette bag. Now, I really feel like this was the first bag from Bottega that was extremely overhyped when it came out a couple years ago. Now, of course, I do like the quilted look of this bag. Of course, gorgeous. The leather, again, I'm sure is very nice to hold and to look at in person, but the actual design aspect of the bag, it's just a square bag with quilting and a strap on it. I think people really bigged up the one with the chain on it. And from what I heard, the chain is extremely heavy, which could be good, but for practical use, not really. You don't want to lug a bag with a big heavy chain all day on your arm or across your body. I don't know if the long chain was crossbody. I think it was, but anyway. I think we hugely overhyped this bag because from what I believe, the interior lining is not even lined. So to me, I feel like that's a con because I don't think it has like any pockets or any additional compartments either. So yeah, beautiful. Love that it could come in any color that you could dream of. Looks like there are 15 different colors available. So, I mean, there's something for everybody, which is great. But the overall just design aspect of the bag, beautiful. I want it, but we overhyped this bag greatly. Just saying. Okay, another bag y'all are gonna throw tomatoes at me for is gonna be an Hermes Kelly bag, but specifically in the 32 size. Now, you guys, I love a mini Kelly. Ever since they came out, they've always caught my eye, and I do love the Kelly pochette as well. I don't really see a Kelly pochette as much, but when I'm reminded of it, I'm like, ooh, I like that. But the Kelly 32 gives straight Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies bag vibes. I'm sorry, that's what I think of. It's completely different than the Tinky Winky bag, but that's the shape of it. That's what it reminds me of. I just think it's just huge for no reason. Now, I get it. Again, classic, classic, classic. This is going to be a highly requested and demanded bag till the end of time. I totally get it, but at least I could get a 25. The 25 size is cute. It still wouldn't be something that I would want. It still wouldn't be a bag that I would be aspiring to get, but I do see the appeal of it. Hermes bags just in general have grown in popularity, obviously, but in my mind, I would never look in these bags years ago. As I'm getting older, it is kind of growing on me, the appeal of these, because I could appreciate the design aspects a little bit more than 5-10 years ago when I was younger, because it just gave old lady bags back then to me. I'm sorry, this is just my opinion. Although I do have an appreciation for them now, I still think that they're high in demand because celebrities made it that way, and the only reason why celebrities want them is because they're hard to get. Definitely the 32, I just feel like it's so huge. I don't know what's the appeal with this bag. I just don't know how people wear this on an everyday basis. I appreciate the design of it though. A next bag, now this might be the one where we may all agree upon. The next bag that has been overhyped is the Chanel 22 bag. Now this screenshot that I have here, now of course I'll put it up here too. This looks so cheap to me in this leather and in this color. It gives gift with purchase. I mean, I'm sorry if somebody admires this color. I mean, I can't help it. Now in the calfskin, this just gives straight plastic bag, gift with purchase. It doesn't look like high quality. The way that it looks here in this screenshot, I just feel like, why would I be paying almost $6,000 for this? It just doesn't give anything at all. But when you take one that's made in tweed, like this beautiful pink and multicolored tweed one right here, like I'm gonna put up, this, it just totally changes the entire look of the bag. This I could rock with. It looks put together. It looks like it was some thought put into it. I just love the overall aesthetic of this bag, and I actually would not mind having this one. Like if you give it to me in a tweed, I would definitely take a 22. But if it's in calfskin, no. It's just a no for me. It just looks way too cheap for the price that they're asking for it. But yeah, I think this one is just so beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness. So a tweed one, okay, I like it. I still think the bag just in general is overhyped, but the tweed one is nice. And calfskin, absolutely not. I just feel like the design of it, it wasn't much thought put into it. With the things I've heard about, the ones that are made out of calfskin are not good, because they tend to peel towards the top, and for this amount it shouldn't be doing that. And it's, people are saying that's happening within the first few days of them having it or wearing it, and that's unacceptable in my opinion. Gotta drink water, you guys. I'll be getting dry doing these videos. Whew. But moving on, the next bag, I might get a little pushback on this one, but the next bag I feel is overhyped is the Chanel 19 bag. And again, the main reason why I feel like this is overhyped is because they mainly make the Chanel 19 in calfskin, but I mainly see it in calfskin as well. And I just don't like how with that bag they make the quilting so large on it. And it just makes the bag look wrinkly and low quality. And for, again, almost $6,000, I just don't think that it's acceptable. I think what would make it maybe a little bit better in my book is if they made the quilting on it a little bit smaller, not classic flap small, but maybe somewhere in the middle, because I definitely don't think that it does it justice. Because even in pictures, I'm not even finding that it looks nice. Because with everyday use, when I see people just using it, I'm like, this looks horrible. Especially before I forget to even mention, when you wear it, I feel like I see a lot of people where it's a saggy type bag. I don't know what other way to describe it, but it doesn't have like a lot of structure. So I guess when you put stuff in it at the straps, it kind of pulls up. If I could find a picture of what I'm talking about, I'll put it up. But that's also a negative aspect to this bag and why I think it's overhyped, because it doesn't even look good while you're wearing it. So I'm pass on it. But do I like it? Yes, because I absolutely love that they put the chain top handle on it, and on the main ones they tend to do like a two-tone effect to it. I absolutely love that part of it. I love the straps, and I love the braided CC in the middle, but the actual leather, nah. Maybe if they could find a way to make one in caviar, that could change my mind, but I don't see them doing that. But we'll see. Now, the ones in tweed, again, absolutely beautiful. There's ones on the website right now made out of corduroy, and there's this beautiful one with this kind of greenish, yellowish tweed. Oh my God, I want this one, you guys. Beautiful. Oh my God. I feel like the ones in tweed, it doesn't look as cheap, but you're still going to get that problem with the straps pulling it any which way, and I really just don't like that look. So I do think it was a tad bit overhyped for the overall look of the bag. The last bag that I think is overrated, y'all might be mad at me for this one too, is the Dior Book Tote. Now, of course, the bag is beautifully constructed. I love the embroidery, especially in the oblique and the toile de jouy. But for what it is and how much it costs, I mean, we really hyped this bag up and still do. Now, I get it. It could be like a really good travel bag. It could be a really good bag for when you just need to carry a lot of stuff with you. But for what you get is a bag with a little bit of embroidery on it and 2 handles and nothing else. This bag has no lining. It has no interior pockets, nothing. So I feel like for almost what, $4,000, I'm sure now, I'm not sure what price it is at this moment, but I'm sure for a large one, I just don't think that it's worth it, because I think even the small ones are at about $3,000. So I just feel like for the price you'll have to pay and what you're gonna get from it, I just think we really hyped up this bag. And it's good that it has structure, so it's just not gonna fall whenever you set it down with nothing in it. You only have 2 handles for your straps, and you can't put it on your shoulder. You can't do anything. You can't even opt to buy a shoulder strap or anything. I really do think in the future they should consider that, because that might give the bag a little bit more appeal to people. And I know you could just buy the inserts, which, I mean, I'm sure that's what most people do, but for what you really get for the bag, I think that this was heavily overhyped. All right, you guys, that's pretty much everything I have for today's video. I don't know if y'all will agree with me on any or all of these, but those are just my opinions. I do have appreciation for all of these bags. You know, I like and love a lot of them, but yeah, I just think we hyped them up a little bit too much in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm always ready and willing to hear any opinions you guys may have. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe this video, because that helps me to get into the algorithm, and it might help someone who doesn't know I exist know that I exist. So that would be greatly appreciated. And also don't forget to subscribe to my other channel called Meg Honey. I talk about celebrity topics and gossip and give my commentary on them. So I would appreciate it if you checked it out as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.